All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the UDO 7.5C. We're going to solve this problem exactly as we solved the other ones. We always begin with our rules, process, and conceptual methods. These two triangles are similar triangles. What is the length of the side of X of the larger triangle? A, 32, B, 16, C, 64, D, 35. The height of the smaller triangle is 4. The hypotenuse is 5, the base is 3. The height of the larger triangle is x, the variable we're looking for. Hypotenuse is 40, base is 24. So after we read the question, the word problem, the option choices, and the actual triangular figures that we have here, we circle the R. Now we're going to underline the question. What is the length of the side x of the larger triangle? Okay, now we'll circle the U because we just underlined the question. Now we're going to circle all numbers and we're going to label by boxing all key terms and we're going to annotate. So a key term is similar, okay? And we're going to annotate. So this means same angle, but different side lengths. All right? Now we're going to circle 2. We're going to box the length of side X, okay, because this is what we're looking for. This is information that's important. The entire term, length of side X, and we're looking for the larger triangle, okay? Now we can circle all other numbers that we see here, including the variable. So the 5 in this case is the hypotenuse. The 40 is the hypotenuse. Ladies and gentlemen, the hypotenuse of a triangle is always going to be the longest side of a triangle, okay? We have the height. In this case, x is the height and 4 is the height. X is also the variable that we're looking for. The base in this case is going to be 3, and in the larger triangle is going to be 24. That's the base. So now we're going to set up, after labeling, we're going to set up our equation, our evaluation of our equation, and we're going to eliminate the wrong answers. So we know that we're going to have x as a height. So we'll have the height over the base. We'll do that again. Actually, let's do something different. I want to show you another method to solve this. We'll put the hypotenuse over the height. So we'll have the hypotenuse over the height. In this case, we'll have 5 over 4 for the smaller triangle, and set that equal to 40 over x, okay? You can do this just so long as you make sure that you stick with the same side lengths, okay? You stick with the same side types. So if you do the hypotenuse over height with the smaller triangle, hypotenuse over height, you have to do the same thing with the hypotenuse and the height of the larger triangle. So it's going to have to be hypotenuse, height, and hypotenuse, height. Okay? Make sure that you stay consistent. If you want to do the base and the height, you could do that as well, but you gotta make sure it's the same thing. All right? So now we're gonna do our butterfly method. This is step 1, the butterfly method. All right? And we're gonna get 5x, step 2, is equal to 160. Okay? Now we're going to divide, step 3, we're going to divide both sides by 5. Okay? So 160 divided by 5. All right, let's do the division here. 160. 5 goes into 16 3 times. That's going to be 15. Bring down the 1, bring down the 0. 5 goes into 10 twice. Okay? 5 goes into 10 twice. Subtract this out, and that's going to leave us with 32. So we're going to be left with, as the 5's cancel out, x is equal to 32. All right? So this, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be our height. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to teach you all about reasonableness, okay? Reasonableness, as I've already explained to you all before, when you're looking at a triangle, okay? The hypotenuse of a triangle is always, okay? Is always the longest side. I'm going to write that down here, and I want you all to remember this and write this down in your journals. The hypotenuse The hypotenuse of a triangle is always, put that in all caps, y'all remember, the longest side. All right? So as y'all are learning about reasonableness of your responses, if the hypotenuse of the larger triangle is 40, you can automatically cross off C. Okay? 64 is bigger than the hypotenuse. Okay? So you can automatically cancel out 64 just by looking at it. And when y'all practice math problems like this more and more, you're going to get better at being able to eliminate obviously wrong answer choices. Okay? So it's not going to be C. It's not going to be D. It's not going to be B. The answer is A, which we just solved. Okay? The answer is A. All right? So I hope this helps you all to solve these types of problems. We selected the correct answer and we solved the equation. So now we circle the last letter of our acronym for rules, and now we're done. Let me know if y'all have any further questions.